Hi there, welcome to my channel where I take you on tours of tiny and unique homes and showcase stories of people living alternatively. Today we're revisiting the #1 question asked in the tiny house movement, and that is, where do you park a tiny house? Well, we've visited several tiny house villages across the country and they all offer parking and different amenities, but never have we shown a tiny house village like the one we're featuring today that actually offers a private island. So if you're interested in finding a tiny house community that offers unique and luxury amenities, this might be the one for you. And if you like videos like this that showcase unique lifestyles and alternatives, make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you know every single time we publish a new video.
Will you join me? Will you roll? Make this house our tiny home.
Hi, I'm Shannon Brook, and welcome to Island Cove Park, a mobile and tiny home community. A little over 5 years ago, my husband and I had an opportunity to acquire this property. And when we first stepped onto Island Cove, we went, wow. I think what made us really excited was this 15-acre property has 69 spaces right along the Animas River. And I think that's what separates Island Cove from a lot of tiny home communities. And we have this special island. We are in downtown Durango, walking distance to Main Street. You can bike there as well. The former management had a small area that was reserved just for RVs. The residents were just here for a couple of weeks at a time. We knew that there was something missing. That's where the dream started. Popularity of tiny homes was going off the charts, and we thought, why can't Island Cove be this affordable, safe, beautiful area reserved for tiny homes? And that's when we got down to work and we created the infrastructure. We knew that people would come if we provided a clean, beautiful place. Now we're up to 25 tiny homes. We have all kinds of people, from artists, graphic designers, musicians, nurses, single parents, families. And I think that's what makes Island Cove special, everybody coming together. And that was always our dream from the very beginning. Island Cove Park here in Durango, Colorado is such an amazing spot. Did you know that we get 300 sunshine days a year? And Island Cove is only located 20 minutes from ski slopes. So you can ski here, you can enjoy the river right outside your steps. It's not uncommon to see a lot of wildlife. You'll see a deer just prancing through the village. You're gonna see a lot of wild geese on the island. It's just very peaceful. All right, let's take a look at Tiny Town. Okay, I'm standing at the entrance to Tiny Town, and this is a historic boxcar that we acquired from the Durango Silverton train. And I think it just adds a little piece of character to Tiny Town. I think the residents really enjoyed that part. So living tiny can come with its challenges. As we all know, what do we do with our stuff? So we have these metal storage containers, 8 by 10, and we rent these for $80 a month to our residents. And we also like incorporating what our residents do and to our community. So we found out that one of our residents is an artist, and so we got him to paint this lovely design, as well as some work in our garden, and some of even our trash bins are decorated by this artist. So here in Tiny Town at Island Cove, we have all different size lots. I think that makes us eclectic. We can accommodate a 20-foot tiny home up to a 40-foot tiny home. And our rates change as well. They range from $695 to $975, depending on where you're located in the park. And that lot rent includes trash and recycling, basic mow service, and of course we will take care of the snow removal on the common roads for you. And you pay all of your own utilities. Another thing I should mention that our residents have started is book club, and they've started movie night And so that's all up to the residents. It had nothing to do with us. It's just the residents taking care of themselves and wanting to build a sense of community. We also host a lot of really fun events if you want to be involved with your neighbors. We have a Halloween haunt on the island, which has been very popular. But I think one of my favorites is the holiday light contest. You should see this place light up at Christmas time. It's really special. We also have an ice cream social, and sometimes the residents even like to do a yard sale. And these are all just different ways for you to get to know your neighbor. So living tiny doesn't always mean living in a tiny home. We've got a shipping container here. One of the architects decided to convert a container into his personal home. We also have a modern cube, all glass windows. All these had to be brought in by a crane, which was pretty cool. We encourage you to bring your alternative housing ideas to us. We are open, and I know that you can get creative because there's a lot of different ways to live tiny. Things are always shifting here at Island Cove, and we're in the middle of prepping this river lot. So as spaces open up, we're inviting tiny homes to move in. We are so excited about the latest tiny home that moved in. This tiny is 10 by 40. It's luxury. All these new styles and designs are so fun, and especially this one came all the way from California. Check out the blue door, and it's right on the river. If you're lucky, we'll probably get a sneak peek in just a few weeks. We have to let her get settled first. All right, so let's go check out the community garden. We have 8 garden plots for our residents, and it's a wonderful way to get to know your neighbor. I find that a lot of the neighbors are sharing produce or flowers. But if you're not a green thumb, you can also join us at the community fire pit where we host lots of events. Last month we just had a happy hour, and it's a really nice way to get to know your neighbor. And I'm standing in front of our restored log cabin where we host 5 different apartments that have all been remodeled. So you don't have to live tiny to come to Island Cove. You can live in one of our apartments. We have 2 2-bedrooms, a 1-bedroom, a studio, and a detached 1-bedroom cabin. So there's a lot of different ways to live at Island Cove, whether it's mobile home, tiny homes, or apartments. I am standing on a 2-acre private island that is reserved just for the residents here at Island Cove. People can walk their dog, sip a cup of coffee. We've even had a couple of residents get married here, which is really special. So it's up to our residents to take advantage of how they want the island. Ah, the train, you're gonna see it. It just goes right by 3 times a day. We also have a 7-mile bike path that you can take advantage of walking or biking. It's pretty amazing. This is right here at the edge of your community.
Thanks for watching this week's video. If you'd like to see more tours of tiny house villages across the country, we have a playlist for you linked in the description, and I will see you soon with another unique home tour.